Hello. I am live. Yes. Another night for the crazy one to smoke a quick cigar. Yeah. All right. This will be a simple one, probably like a half an hour smoke. Yeah. Quick tour. All right. Hmm. It's a vanilla flavor one. It's it's not one of those expensive cigars, but yeah. Just have a quick smoke, chill with you all a little bit, talk a little bit about what went on in the Game Awards. And Microsoft did not show that much of itself, did not do any publicity or anything about it. People were just a little bit mad about it. I understand, but yeah. Let's get into it. I am drinking a non-alcoholic beer. I do not know why, but I'm out of beer. Yep. Man, non-alcoholic beer tastes hard, but yes. Let's get into it, guys. So, everybody's mad. Everybody's mad. Everybody's on a rant. And Microsoft did not show trailers in the Game Awards, right? Everybody got into a rant. Everybody got mad about it. Like, yeah, okay. I'm also mad too about it because I wanted Microsoft to go to the Game Awards, and show trailers, show everybody that they got games coming up, a big lineup coming up in 2023, and it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be awesome, But that didn't happen. And here's a theory why I think it did not happen, though. And I'll be honest with you, hear me out. And this is what I think, though. Why would I, support the Game Awards as a company, right? Like last year, Forza did not get nominated for Game of the Year, which basically I did not understand why. Then you got Halo, which it did not even get announced for this year's Game Awards. You got Grounded that didn't even get announced, for this year's Game Awards, which we all know Grounded finally got its 1.0 release, which is full release. It finally got it this year and did not go to the Game Awards. Not even Tunic, not even... Well, Tunic was not part of Xbox, though, but yeah. Nothing of Microsoft was a part of that. Really? So when I think about it, I'm like, why would I go and support this guy? Why would I say, hey, let me go support, let me give him content for him to show on his show? Because this is Jeff Keighley's show. Seriously, it's Jeff Keighley's show. It's a show, and those trailers would have been played on his show. And yes, that would have given him publicity, that would have given him cool stuff, people going back to his show, watching those trailers and everything, pretty excited about it and stuff like that. So why me as a company, as Xbox, Microsoft, why would I want to give Jeff Keighley when he's been screwing me over year after year, has not given my games a chance, to be part of the Game of the Year Awards nominees? Nothing. It's insane. Yes, people are going to say, hey, a couple years ago they showed the Series X. A couple years ago they did this, they did that. But it's not about a couple years ago. We're talking about last year till now. Last year till now, we've been seeing some stuff that I'm like, whoa, why is this stuff happening? Why isn't Jeff Keighley, giving them a chance, to be put on the list of the Game of the Year, Like, for example, Stray in Metacritic got an 83. I think Halo got a 9, was it an 89 or 90? I don't know how much Halo got. But Halo was a contender to be Game of the Year. Grounded was a contender to be nominated for Game of the Year. And Grounded did not get put on there. Really, did not get put on there. So basically, right, you got all these, companies, trying to get to the Game of the Year. No, my bad. Basically, sorry guys, I'm reading some people writing to me. Sorry about that. But like I was saying though, basically Microsoft shows its games, which really well deserve to be put on the Game of the Year award list, and they don't get put on. I don't understand why. And basically, this Game of the Year, we heard a lot more of God of War winning. I mean, pretty much God of War won a lot of stuff, a lot of things. So it really shows you that, in my point of view, Jeff Keighley loves Sony. A lot of people probably gonna say, but he does. I mean, he's a big fan of Sony. Why do I say this? Is because why didn't any Microsoft or Xbox games get put on the Game Awards? Why didn't? Really, I seriously do not understand. Like I said, Grounded came out this year, did not get nominated. And Halo, which was last year, of course, in December, way beyond the the voting thing of the game of the year, didn't get nominated. Didn't get nominated. So seriously, I don't understand why. Why? This guy does not get those games on there. But okay, cool. What I do find wrong though is that people went mad, saying that, hey, they did not show any trailers because, I understand that the video game awards are really important. I agree with you. They are really important. They are, hey, John, TJ, hello, my brother. I'm here just smoking a cigarette, just talking a little bit, on camera like I did the other day, just chilling. And just talking about the Game Awards and how Xbox did not show any games and how people went mad about it. And I understand, though, because I'm as an Xbox user, I'm pretty mad that they did not show anything. But at the end of the day, I pretty much have a theory on it, and I'm talking about it. And it's that if Jeff Keighley does not put their games on the awards, then why should Microsoft feed them their trailers, just for him to get that publicity, just for him to get the views, just for him to get all that he gets on his show? Because really, I was amazed when he came out on Twitter and said, hey, our show is going to be in lesser time. Okay, all right, I got that. It's going to be lesser time, but okay. Why was it in lesser time? Because Microsoft did not want to put any of his trailers on there. Does he deserve it? No, he does not deserve Microsoft to put their game trailers on there, even though the video game awards are really important that people are saying. But I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't give them that publicity. Sorry, I wouldn't give them that publicity, but I would do if I was Microsoft. Like, I think they're gonna do, and I hope they do, because really, I hope that in January we're gonna get a showcase, right? I hope that we do. So if we do get that January showcase, it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool if we do. And I know if they do that showcase, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be crazy. Because I know they're going to show a lot of stuff that is going to come in. They're going to show a lot of stuff that's going to come in 2023, right? And announce the dates, probably of Starfield, probably of, what are the other ones? Redfall, then we need that. Hello, Resident Gamer. How are you, brother? I'm just here chilling, smoking a cigar, talking a little bit about the Game Awards, and that what Microsoft should do since they didn't show any trailers on the Game Awards. And yeah, I hope that in January they do come up with something. I hope they do show something and say, hey, we got this cool lineup right here. Let's give them a showcase for people to be happy and people be excited, Hello, Talos, the man with the Ray. What's up, my brother? I'm just chilling here smoking a cigar, like I did a week ago, just chilling. 2933 will be huge. Wow, that's a long way. 2933 Resident Gamer. Will we be alive in 2933? That is long. Oh, okay, there you go. 2023. Okay, much better. I was like, damn, will I be alive about that? Oh, man. Oh, dear Lord. But yeah, they got an insane lineup, Kojak the Barbarian, what's up, my brother? Yes, I do believe 2023 will be Xbox's year. I do believe that, and yes, it will be that this year because, seriously, all the games that have been announced for Game Pass is going to be huge. They got third parties, they got first. We don't know much about the first parties, but yeah, they got a bunch of third parties coming up. It's going to be insane. It's going to be a pretty cool year. I don't know what are we going to do next year, but damn, how are we going to play so many games? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. More crazier than me, though, because really, I don't know how we're going to play all those games. Was Sony shoes? Okay. Was a lot of exclusive, and Microsoft can use that for the... Oh. What Sony shows was a lot of exclusive. Microsoft can use that for the FTC case. I agree, John TJ. I mean, that's another thing. Oh, my God. I mean, today I saw something, right? I was like, man, why? Lena Khan came out and said, that she will face all of these companies for the big buys and all that stuff. But like, Lena, why would you say that? Why would you sue all these companies if you have to sue them, if they're doing something wrong? I mean, seriously, Lena, right now you're suing Activision Blizz, right? The Activision Blizz deal, and you're not right about it. I'm sorry, Lena, but you're not right about it. I mean, people might get bad and say, hey, yes, she's right. But I'll be honest with you, the arguments are not valid. I mean, you sit down, you read those arguments, you're like, yeah, okay. Well, Microsoft keeps saying they keep like whatever they say, it just keeps backfiring on them because like for example that they were saying about the EU Commission saying this and backfired on them, and then they were saying like Microsoft was going to make this exclusive, and Microsoft has made a deal with Nintendo and made a deal with Steam, and Steam came out and said, we don't need any contracts, we believe in Microsoft. So that's a pretty big punch right there on the FTC and on Sony's side. But yeah. Yeah, I read about it. What Sony shows was a lot of exclusive. Microsoft can use that for the FTC case in course. Yes, and I do agree with you there, John. I mean, if they show more exclusives, Microsoft should just grab that and say, hey, these guys put these exclusives. Why can't we have our own exclusives? Why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? But here's the thing, though, John. Even though Microsoft is right about, even though Microsoft can go against, and say that about the Sony thing, right? The thing is, John, that we're talking about Call of Duty. And Call of Duty, they have really opened up and really said, hey, it's for everybody. They're not going to lock it up because, again, I said this when the deal went through, and I was talking to some people about it, and I said, hey, they were telling me Microsoft is going to put it exclusive. I said, no, they cannot, because when Microsoft sits down and opens those books, right, and they see those books and they see how much money Call of Duty makes on PlayStation, they see how much money it makes on other places. Why would Microsoft lock it down? I mean, that would be insane. It's like Minecraft. If Microsoft would have locked down Minecraft, that would have been insane, because Minecraft is a gold mine, same thing as Call of Duty. So why would they lock it up? That is just messed up. Really, I do not understand why would they lock it up. But yeah, these months going by, Sony just going out there complaining, about this deal and all that stuff. And the FTC, what I find funny is they grabbed what Sony said, and they literally made it, and it sounded like if Sony wrote what the FTC made up. Oh my God, that was just crazy. I mean, seriously. And like I said, I said it on Monday on Boom Show. I would say Sony is not thinking about us consumers. They're only thinking about themselves. They don't think about their position in the number one slot. They don't think about us and what this technology can do and how can it go beyond, which is interesting, because when you sit down and you read what Microsoft is planning, that super app that was mentioned the other day and all that cool stuff. I mean, really, it's awesome. And not only that, it's such an advancement that if Nintendo wants to get a hold of it and go forward with it, I mean, can you imagine playing Nintendo everywhere? And can you imagine playing your Sony PlayStations everywhere? Because Sony can also grab on this, and it can also help them deliver their games elsewhere. Really, it can help them do that. But, they just have their eyes closed, and because they don't want Microsoft to have this deal. But okay. But yeah, like I was saying before, Microsoft right now, January, and I hope it does, and I have my fingers crossed. I hope they announce it pretty soon. I mean, since these next 2 weeks are going to be pretty quiet, I hope Microsoft comes out and with the boom before the end of the year comes out and says, hey, we are doing a showcase, and they do it in January. Can you guys imagine a showcase from Xbox in January? Ooh. Oh, I know, Resident Gamer. I know that is sad, though. I mean, that is so sad that they're not letting that deal go through. And really, I'm disappointed on Sony, because I'm gonna tell you something. I love to play on my Xbox, yes, because I'm right now a big fan of the Xbox side of things. I love how the console works and everything. But hey, I love Sony too. Sony's a good console. Sony's a good company. They make awesome games. They make good stuff. But the company itself right now, really, it has me really disappointed. really, because as I sit down and I think, what Microsoft is doing, you know, I wish Sony could open their eyes and see it and let it go through. Yes, a lot of people are going to say, no, it's bad for the market, but it's not bad for the market, because I'm going to tell you something, though. This is the future, guys. This is the future. I mean, guys, before we had to make phone calls to pay bills. Now we can pay bills on the internet. Before we had to go to the grocery to get groceries. Now you can order your groceries to be delivered to your home, So why? Oh, and let's keep on going. And beforehand, we used to have DVDs delivered to our house, remember? Which was Netflix when it began. And also we had to go rent DVDs or rent VHS in order to watch movies in our house. Now look, we have it via streaming. We have it via streaming on our TVs. We have it via streaming on our cell phones. We have it via streaming on the tablet. Even Tesla plays Netflix. Everywhere you go, you have a Netflix everywhere. Not only that, also Disney Plus and all those cool, companies that are in the streaming level, right? Okay, so why the heck not would you not let this company, right, that has put a lot of money in this and it's really making a lot of technological advancements, why don't you let it continue and proceed, with this deal, so that way that technology goes forward and you guys can also get attached to that technology and move forward with it. I mean, really, Sony, open your eyes. Here, another thing from John TJ says, Sony not caring about their fans. It's why I haven't had a PlayStation since PlayStation 1, and I still have it. Sony disgusted by them. Yeah, John, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really happy with them right now because of the things they're doing. Because I'm going to tell you something, though. Do you guys, I don't know if you guys remember this. Do you guys remember when there was Napster? You guys remember Napster? We all use Napster. I mean, we downloaded stuff from Napster. We were happy with Napster and all that cool stuff. But then Metallica came, and we're like, no, screw Napster. A lot of people were mad with Metallica for doing that. And I'll be honest with you, right now Sony's acting like Metallica. They're being greedy. Of course, Napster, was a pirated thing and stuff like that. But hey, Metallica went through it to try to stop it, and they stopped Napster, okay. But after that, though, another company came up and did their own thing. So what did Metallica do? Nothing. Because either way, they could have stopped one guy, but they can't stop everybody from doing that. So yeah, that's what Sony is doing right now. Sony's being like Metallica. Sony's trying to stop this deal. Sony's trying to do this, and it's just insane. I mean, I really not happy with that company. Really, right now, it's something that I'm really disappointed with, because again, you got all these cool companies. You got Nintendo, you got Steam, you got EA, you got 2K, you got everybody saying, hey, let this deal go through. Because I'm going to tell you something, though, brothers and sisters here. Hardware is getting harder to find. Hardware is getting more expensive, because I'm going to tell you something, though. Look, the other day I was talking about the prices on the consoles, right? Xbox supposedly is losing between $200 and $100, right? So let's say the $200 is the Series X, and let's say the $100 is for the Series S. So they're losing $200 and $100, and the Series X probably costs like $700, right? And the Series S costs, if it sells for $300, probably costs $400. So okay, you guys are hearing me out with this, right? So we're talking about $200 above the actual price, which is $500. So that's the $700 console. And I told myself the other day, are we going to reach in the future like the cell phones did? I mean, remember when cell phones weren't that expensive? Now a cell phone runs for $1,100. I mean, an iPhone runs for $1,200, $1,400, $1,600. Also, Samsung's, it's insane. Cell phone prices on how they were before to now. I mean, because, again, technology goes forward. So, will we see these consoles reach a $700 market, $800 market? Will we see that in the near future? We can. Why not? We can see that. Because again, technology is getting more advanced and hardware is getting more expensive. So yes, we probably can see that in the future. We probably will see consoles more expensive. So yes, what do we turn to if that happens, though? You got a streaming service. That way you don't have to buy the console. You don't have to do this. You got your streaming service there. You can play your games everywhere. So yes, that's another option. So again, why not let this option go through? We got to let it go through. You got to let it go through, because it's going to be good for us. It's going to be competition because again, that service is going to compete against consoles too. It's going to compete against the consoles because if the service is a good price and people are like, I'm just going to get the service, not going to get the consoles are going to have to get a better price, right? Seriously, they do. Oh, cigar turned off. Got to turn it again. I keep forgetting that I'm up here and the humidity is pretty high. Where you at? Sorry guys, got no phone call. But like I was saying though, it's okay, sorry guys. Like I was saying though, it's insane that Sony's just not letting this deal go through. Really disappointed with that company, and I just hope that this deal goes through and this gets over with, because this conversation really is going long, and it keeps on just going on and on and on. But yes, Microsoft this 2023. Wow, really, I hope they do put up a trailer. I hope they bring this trailer, not the trailer, my bad, showcase for 2023, and that it starts in January. Because really, if they did not show the Game Awards, I have a feeling that in January we will get a showcase. And if we do, it will be awesome. And I know they're going to do something big to get the fans all hyped up. I know they're going to see a lot of stuff. Because I think we have talked about it, that Microsoft should do like 2 or 3 big showcases around the year, just to promote their stuff. Like one in January, probably one in June with E3, and then one, probably 2 big showcases. I don't know what you guys think. How many showcases do you want from Microsoft? Because we all know PlayStation's got like 1 or 2, right? And yeah, what do you guys think though? Really? How many showcases do you guys wanted to happen? Oh, my bad. Sorry. How many showcases do you want to happen? Man, John, I understand that, brother. I understand that. And that's the sad part, because when you sit down, you think about it, you say that because Sony's being greedy. And they're messing with their wallets. I said that before. They're messing with their wallets. They're really messing with their wallets. That's not good. That's not a good thing, because, again, while Microsoft's trying to, to find ways for us to, to save up money, Sony is looking for ways for them to make more money. I remember when I read the 22 pages, they were saying, hey, console price might increase and this might go up and blah, blah, blah. They were saying all that stuff. I was like, hey, dude, without you having Call of Duty, though, you're already raising your prices because of inflation and a whole bunch of things. But yes, that's what you guys did. You raised your prices. Good job, Sony. Good job. Yeah. Oh, man. But really, Microsoft Showcase 2023 start in January. Let's get this over with. 4 showcases, John TJ? Well, John, how many? 4? How can, that would be insane though. 4 showcases I think is a lot though for a year. Like 4 big showcases, I think that's a lot, because you can do one in January, which can be pretty big. And you can also do one in like I said, E3. Now, watch my taxes go up, especially it doesn't help live in the Democrats. Oh, my God. Yes, it had to get political. That's something that really I'm disappointed about. It's like, why does this deal have to get political? Why did it have to get political? I mean, I don't live in the States. I know a little bit of the political stuff over there, but why did it have to be political? Why? Really. I mean, you see all these politicians jumping on there, like Bernie Sanders saying, hey, it's good that you go against this one, this big company from buying stuff like Bernie. And I said this before, why would a foreign company lobby the American government, and the American government does not boost, or help the American company? Why? I mean, seriously, it's just bad. It's just bad. I just see games from Xbox and exclusives, no indie first party. Talos, I agree with you, Talos, on that thing. I want to see more Xbox first party, but I'll be honest with you, I think we will see, if they do actually do a showcase, we will see a bunch of it, because I remember in an interview, I think it was with Matt Booty, I think he was talking about State of Decay, so I think there could be something in State of Decay 3. I know that Hellblade, they showed a little bit in E3, so they probably could show a little bit more. Fable, Indiana Jones probably will see something because it's got its own cool stuff. Um, Elder Scrolls, I don't know about Elder Scrolls. I don't know about that. But I would love to see, Redfall, Wolfenstein, a new Doom game. I mean, I really want to see a Doom game. Ooh, I mean, if a Doom game gets announced, I would go crazy about it. I love Doom. That's my favorite video game, Doom, all the way. And yeah, it would be pretty amazing if Doom comes out. And like I said, 2023, man, they got to start with that showcase and show more of the first party, show a lot of the cool stuff they're coming with. And yeah, we'll probably see some indies. Why not? Because again, these indie games are hitting it off. I mean, look at this, Vampire Survivors. Wow, amazing indie game. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I mean, look at High on Life. Everybody's enjoying High on Life, and you got Sifu. You got look at Stray. Even though, 5-hour game, but Stray. A lot of people like Stray. Stray, even though it's not a bad game, people liked it. You also got Tunic. Death's Door. Oof, man, if I could just keep on continuing about all these cool indie games, some more shooters and like the old Xbox games like a Quake, Doom, Black Game. Oh yeah, I agree with you right there. More shooters, yeah. We need a Quake to come back. Quake needs to come back. Also, we have not heard of GoldenEye either. What happened with GoldenEye? I got quiet. What happened with GoldenEye, though? That got pretty quiet, That got pretty quiet. We need to hear more about GoldenEye. That got pretty quiet. That was another game that, that was announced and nobody said, hey, it's coming out this time. It got pretty quiet, but we need to know more about that GoldenEye game. Man, I hope it comes out next year. Really, I hope it does. So, yeah, 2023 is going to be amazing. And, like I was saying, people are mad at Microsoft not showing games. Of course, I am mad about it because, the Video Game Awards are huge. But again, like I said, I have a theory about it, that why didn't they show? And that's because, Jeff Keighley just keeps on dropping their games. And why would I go support his show, give him my trailers from Xbox, while he does not support Xbox. All he does is support PlayStation and a bunch of third-party games. But Xbox, nothing. Because, he knows, I'm telling you something. He knows that people watch the Game Awards. They watch it because of the game trailers. He's not stupid. They watch it for that. That's something that people don't understand. He knows that for a fact. That's why he goes all over the place, try to get the trailers he can get to his show, because he knows if he doesn't do that, nobody's going to sit down and say, oh, this guy won. Oh, this do that. No, nobody's going to sit down and watch that. We all know that for a fact. What we would do is after the game, if that was the show, right, just for him announcing the winners, right? Another kid's party crazy? No, I'm up here just chilling because I like the scenery. I should have sat down in the pool today, really. Barely making rent. How are you doing today? Let me say what's up to everybody. Hello, Cammy. How are you doing? Miss you there. Man, I keep watching your things, Cammy. I love your blogs every single day. So yeah, let's keep on going. Okay, let me see. What was last thing? 3 big shows and 1 dedicated to catching us up on how the studios are doing with development. John CJ, I agree with you there. There is something I like, and you hit a good point there. Hold on, let me turn on my cigar again. Turn on. Hold on, get a second, guys. You hit a good point there, John TJ. You hit a good point. But this is what I would do, though. I would do what they did with Forza. I think it was each week or something that they had a new trailer each week of Forza, on how they were developing, on how they were showing the game and stuff like that. That's what I would have done. I mean, I remember, I think it was last year or the year before when they were showing Gran Turismo, and they showed everything in Gran Turismo in one spot. I was like, man, they should have done what Forza did. They should have grabbed the developers, sit them down, do a YouTube video talking about, let's say, the rain effects, do just a YouTube, like a 5-minute YouTube video explaining that, because that would be more interesting than watching half an hour of a guy saying, oh, this does this, this does that. Really, I would love for you to sit down and explain, like, okay, this is what the controller does. They have the feedback, here with the water. If you feel it right here, and this does, and this happens with the controller, it gets you more interested in watching the video. and for you to talk about it, not like sitting in just one shot and talking, all the way through for 30 minutes. Oh, there's another phone call. Man, people are calling me a lot today. Why is that? But yeah, like I was saying, you're right about that, John. They should do that, and they should do YouTube videos, especially when the game is about to release. They should sit down, for like a month before, 2 months before, and just each week after week just talk about it. Kind of like what Todd Howard has been doing with a little bit with Starfield. He's been putting up a little bit YouTube videos, giving us a little spice. He talks a little bit about it and throws in a couple things, and then after a while he comes, like probably a month or two, probably. So he comes back and talks a little bit more about it. But yeah, you're right about that, man. You're right about 3 big shows. I agree with you. 3 big shows. Probably one in January. The next one should be E3, and then probably one close to October. Probably October, November, something like that. I don't know. Something not that big. Oh, because we got ID at Xbox. That would be the show for the indies, right? Yeah, right there. We also got But yeah, 3 big shows. Totally agree with you. 2 big ones, for showing the first part, a couple indies, and then just an indie show, like how they usually do. But idea at Xbox should just be all about indies, not having somebody there talking about half an hour. Like that's those are some long shows, and they don't show that much of stuff. But yeah, I hope that they change that and show more stuff. Really, I hope they do. But yeah. 2023, insane year for Xbox. This year is going to be super interesting. And I'll be honest with you, they did not have a bad year this year. People say, oh, they didn't have, they did not have first-party games. But I'm going to tell you, though, I started counting all the games they put on Game Pass. This is why, my bad. Sorry, let me get back to it because, again, people are talking to me again. So backtracking to it. The Game Pass this year I started counting the games, and they had 198 games right now put on Game Pass. They're probably close to 200 mark. But that's 198 games they put on Game Pass. That is a lot of games for this year. So again, they did not have a bad year. People are like, oh, bad year. No, man. You know what is to put 198 games every month? I mean, do the math. Let's get 12 months divided by 198. 198 divided by 12. How many games are put monthly on there? Can somebody do the math for me? So we can know how many games they were put monthly? That's an insane amount. That's an insane amount of games. For 12 months? Wow. That's why I don't like going live on my phone, laugh out loud. Oh, yeah. It's terrible, Cammy. I don't know why people are calling me. But yeah, it's because of the wedding and stuff like that. People are just calling me. I got family coming in tomorrow. Bachelor party tomorrow. So yeah, I got the bachelor party tomorrow. I'm trying to run away from the back. Yeah, have you ever heard of a guy trying to run away from a bachelor party? I'm actually the one trying to run away from the bachelor party because it's gonna be early. But yeah, oh man, no. Oh man, but Tyler's no, I have not gotten married yet. I'm getting married this Saturday. My birthday, brother. I'll be honest with you, I had a lot of fun on my birthday. I was happy that I hang out with the team of XBI. Super excited, super cool. I mean, seriously, I really enjoyed it. We were laughing. And just, all the stuff that happened on those Game Awards. Yeah, I had fun. The only bad thing is I did not have cake. I wish I had cake because I love cake, especially ice cream cake. Ice cream cake is the best. I'm telling y'all, ice cream cake is the best. Oh, man. Whew. I love ice cream cake. But yeah, I did not have ice cream. I did not have cake. And yeah, but, like I said, I'm getting married soon. So I understand that we shouldn't have, couldn't celebrate this year because with all the stuff coming up, it's insane. It's insane. John TJ says right here, and show Dan gameplay or break it down. Why there is no gameplay? Screw the haters. Oh, man. Yeah, I agree with you, John. They should show a little bit more gameplay, just to get you psyched. They got to show more gameplay. I agree with you, John. More gameplay. So that way, haters can be mad. But, John, we got to leave the haters with something, though. No, because the memes they're pretty cool, man. You can't say no to the memes. The memes are hilarious. I love memes. I love the haters memes. They're the best, You can't be mad about that. They're pretty cool. But yeah, tell us, yeah, I have fun, man. I have fun. chilling out with you guys, watching the showcase. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You remember the guy from God of War? Oh my god, that was so long. That was so long. I think he thanked his dog, didn't he? Thank his dog, his cat, Poochie. Who else did he thank though? He thanked a lot of people that day. Dang. That was like the longest 30 minutes. I think that guy took that show for 30 minutes more because of him thanking everybody. That was pretty funny though. Yeah. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. All I know is I'm really happy that I finally got my Chuck Norris game. That's something I'm happy about. Man, I've been calling it for like about a year, right? I keep saying, my Chuck Norris, Chuck Norris, Chuck Norris. And look, got a Chuck Norris game. Yes. And they're like, oh, but you don't use Chuck Norris. I don't care. As long as he is in the game, I am all happy about it. So yes, I'm extremely happy. I finally got Chuck Norris in the game. Woohoo! Crime Boss. Oh man, I can't wait to get. And I'm buying that day one. You guys know that, right? And I hope that I buy day one that says, oh, you can use Chuck Norris. Oh, heck. Especially, oh man, they let you use Chuck Norris. Heck yeah, I'll pay for it. Ooh. Pacino plus Judge. A lot more Steam Decks given away. Oh my God, yes. Fifth, did you win a Steam Deck? I didn't win. Oh, I won a lot of codes. Speaking of that, I gotta put those codes in. I forgot. Fanto, sir, hello. I saw you there. Let me say hi. Stuffy, my shovel brother Stuffy. Hey. Guys, the midweek team is doing what is it? Oh man, I forgot. Because I have so much things in my head, I keep forgetting things with the wedding coming up. But the collective is doing something to do the donation stuff. So yes, we gotta help them out, guys. Go help them out. Do something because they're what's the word? Stuffy, help me out, Stuffy. Oh man, help me out because my mind is just dead. King David says Microsoft's offer is a poison pill for Sony. If it's charity stream. Yes, thank you, Font Sister. Yes. They're doing a charity stream. Go out there, help them out, really. They're really doing it. Pretty cool stuff. So yes, go check it out. I have not checked it out, to be honest with you all, because I've been just super duper busy. I gotta check it out, and I'll be going over there, giving out my donation pretty soon to those guys because yes, they're doing something pretty cool to help that charity. So go for it, guys. Donate, help them out. Pretty cool stuff they're doing over there. And yes, John TJ King David says Microsoft offers a poison pill for Sony. If it's in their subscription, it funds Xbox games, and Sony fans will see the Xbox symbol. Of course, I agree with you there. Microsoft is doing something pretty cool with that. I agree with you 100%. If they put that on there, yes, we will see the Xbox symbol. But remember, when MLB goes on the Xbox too, it gets the Sony symbol right there too. It does, yo. If you have not played MLB The Show, when you turn it on, it says PlayStation Studios. I think it is, yeah. It shows it right away. Yep. Free publicity on the consoles. Well, yeah. Oh, man. But, guys, do you agree, though, that Xbox should put Call of Duty on their Plus, though? I'll be honest with you. I'm 100% in for that. People might say, why you say that, Crazy Louis? Why? Because everybody deserves the same cake, the same pie. They deserve it. And if Xbox can do it, go ahead and do it. I understand that, that people will say, why would you do that, Louis? It's your competition. But again, if they were friendly about this deal, I would do it. But now, since they're not friendly, then no, screw them. I mean, seriously, why? Why would I go and help them out? Why? Right now, especially since what they're doing, right? But if they would have been friendly, yes, I would have said, hey, why don't we put it on Plus so you guys can enjoy it? No problem. Here, have it on Plus. If they would have been friendly, but sorry. No. Yes, Fanto, sir. Charity streams all week, man. The last one is a 24-hour one, right? I hope I can catch up to that. I hope that because it's going to be on Sunday, right, Fanto? If it's on Sunday, I will try my best to hop on there to help you guys out, really, because, I got the wedding on Saturday, so on Sunday, if I hop on there, it's going to be pretty late. They don't get it for free. PS will pay bank for PS Plus so much bank, in fact, that they'll turn it down and look even worse. This is 4D chess for Xbox. I agree with you, Stuffy. But like I said, though, Stuffy, I would have given the same piece of the cake, If they would have been friendly. Sorry, guys, about the horns, but it's a custom here. People like to honk their horns. Um, if they would have been friendly, I would have said, okay, here, you can have it. But since they are not friendly, things change right now. And things are changing for them. And here's the thing, though. This is something that they don't understand, though. And I keep asking the same question. I've asked it everywhere, and I keep saying it everywhere and anywhere. If the deal drops, will they have the same relationship with Activision Blizzard? No, they won't. No, they won't. No, they won't. They won't have the same. They won't have the same love because they're messing around with their sale, which 98% of the shareholders voted for yes and 2% said no. Now, if there was a balance that it was 60 and 40, then that would have been a conversation right there. But it was 98 of the shareholders said yes to the sale. So imagine you that this deal does not go through. 98 of the shareholders are going to be pissed off at Sony and say, hey, Bobby, screw them. They will say that. They will say that. By offering their biggest title, notify the FTC's argument, and they would have incentive to keep Activision titles of competing subs. Oh, while knowing Sony wouldn't take the deal. It nullifies. Yep. Fifth Horseman, 100%, man. 100%. Together, entitled on competing on subs. Oh, while knowing Sony wouldn't take the deal. Sony's just, seriously. They need, I don't know why, but this whole messing around their side is just messed up. It's just messed up. I heard MS might announce they are walking away from the deal tomorrow. They met with the show. Oh, no, Jason Max. Seriously? They're walking away from the deal? Oh my God, that's not good news, Jason Max. That's not good news. Why are you telling? Oh man, that depresses me. That happens. Umbra, there's Umbra, the man who likes to fight with me on Spaces. Ha ha ha. Yes, he does love to fight a lot, but I don't pay attention to him because he's always fighting for nothing. I love you, Umbra. Though I love you. Let me see. It would be cool, but they don't want anything to do with Microsoft. Yeah, Cammy, that's something in any world, right? As video gamers, all of us, we would love to see that. We would love to see that if we could get a PlayStation title on Xbox, and then we can get an Xbox title on PlayStation, and Nintendo and stuff like that. We would love to see that. We would love to see that, all this exclusive stuff, Probably have one or two things exclusive. Like, for example, Nintendo could never let go of Mario. I agree 100%. Nintendo should hold the Mario over there, the Pokemon, stuff like that. But, like third parties exclusive that they got, they could share it, That'd be pretty nice. Instead of having all this exclusivity stuff, it's just, not third party exclusive. They're first parties. Some of them, that aren't as famous. But either way, though, oh man, I wish that could happen too. I wish that all these companies would put a couple of the first party over there, just to be cool and fair. But no, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because these guys, are just at their throats right now with everything. With these guys, Sony. It's at the throats with all that stuff. And it's funny how their arguments say they don't want to let Microsoft have exclusives with Bethesda, yet they can go out and buy and have exclusives themselves. Okay? Nice. Nice. Let me turn this on again. Sorry guys, welcome back. The reason being is because Microsoft doesn't want to be tied up with this deal or for another year or more. If they're not tied up, that would be bad though. Seriously, they should go through it, especially since, the FTC does not have a valid argument. They don't. I'm sorry, they don't. They can try to bring that deal down, but it's got to go through. It's got to go through. And if it doesn't, it's going to be bad. 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 Because seriously, like I said, Sony's messing with their wallets. And Sony will become like the biggest, people are just going to be mad at Sony. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see if tomorrow they want to proceed or continue. Let's see. Could be in COD. Oh, that would be hilarious. Can you? Yeah, Mario would be and he would use the little vacuum cleaner. What's it called? Forgot the name to that Mario game with the vacuum cleaner, or use the Splatoon gun. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Mario being in COD. Yeah. Can I imagine Mario using a gun? Never imagine that. John CJ, here's the thing though. Jason could be onto something. I mean, they could literally walk away from the deal. Why not? Because again, if they don't want to deal with it, they could walk away from it. And but here's the thing though, John, because this is where it gets dangerous. Because this is where it gets dangerous, and this is what people don't understand. If Microsoft walks away from the deal, they got $70 billion they need to spend. You know what I would do? I would go into Activision Blizzard and I would buy stock. And buy stock and buy stock and buy stock and buy stock. Right there. If Sony buys more games than Call of Duty, Microsoft gets money. And after I buy the stock, I will make Call of Duty Game Pass and pay the money just to make it on Game Pass. Year after year after year. Make it on Game Pass. Get the first party content on there until President election comes, things change, Lena comes out of there and all that stuff. Until that happens, and then Microsoft goes ahead and goes ahead with the buy and acquires Activision Blizzard. That's what I would do if I was Microsoft. I would be dangerous with that. And not only that, I will sit down with third parties and say, hey. Seriously, I would say that. With all these third party titles, I say, hey, how much is gonna cost me to get your games on Game Pass? Tell me how much. Like, for example, we'll get Grand Theft Auto 6 on Game Pass for 5 freaking years and pay the money. FTC can't do nothing. Sony can't do nothing. Because their deals that Microsoft is doing, so nope, they can't do nothing. Nothing. And of course, buy a bunch of small studios, and get it up and going. That's what I would do. I was Microsoft. With all that money, ooh-wee, that's what I would do. Man. Umbra, what you doing, brother? What you doing, Umbra, he got mad the other day because they did not show trailers on Game Awards. But hey, Umbra, sorry to say, brother, I'm mad too, but I take Microsoft's side, I take Microsoft's side. If they do a showcase in January, then I'll say it's worth they did that. So let's hope, though. Let's cross our fingers, and let's pray that, we get a showcase in January. Please, Microsoft, please listen to us. Please, get us this, get us this showcase in January. We want that. Yep, we want that, brother. We want that. To show everything they got, to show what they're working on. We want that. Really, we do. We do, brother. We do want that. It's going to be, again, 2023 for Microsoft is going to be a great year. Going to be awesome. We're going to get a bunch of Game Pass titles. We're going to have a lot of fun. I don't know how the heck we're going to play, but yeah. Apple is about to let on other app stores on their phones. They may be the reason MS wants to keep fighting for ABK. Yeah. Jason, I'm going to be honest with you, though. That's the future, brother. Like I was saying earlier, I mean, you got Netflix everywhere. You got Disney everywhere. You got Paramount everywhere. I don't know if HBO is there. But all these apps, though, you got all these apps, right? These movie apps, these TV shows apps, you got them everywhere. You got them pretty much everywhere. So why not have gaming everywhere, And these companies are doing that. They're trying, to reach everywhere, which is good because the farther they reach, the more people they can bring in. Because I'm going to tell you something, though. I'm going to give you an example, right? Let's go to Japan, right? Japan. Japan, living is small spaces, a bunch of living in small spaces, stuff like that. People like to watch videos on cell phones and stuff like that. So they got Netflix on their cell phone, they got Disney Plus on their cell phone. And also they play on, Nintendo Switch and stuff like that because it's more comfortable for them. So can you imagine yourself like, you got an Xbox Game Pass going, onto your cell phones, onto your tablets, onto other devices? Man, that's a way, for you to sit down and play. And you don't have to get a console or TV, to sit there. And like I said, it's a way to reach more users and bring them over here. And that's something that I don't get why Sony is not seeing. Because Sony really needs to do that. Because it's going to get to a point where if they don't do it, they're just late. And I even said this before, though. They are scared. They are really, really scared. if this deal goes through, because they know Microsoft is going to make a technological advancement, which they are right now. Sony right now is stuck right now, and they need to make this deal a lot more further to try to reach Microsoft, but it's going to take them years and years and years to reach Microsoft. I'm sorry, Sony. It's going to take them years and money. It will. Chaos Sante, what's up, my brother? It would be really weird for them to say they were ready to fight for this deal and then pull a 180. Yeah, I agree with you, Fifth. It would be really weird. It would be really, really weird if you do that. Really weird. It will be. It will be. It will be. It will be. Oh, I'm turning this on again. Sorry, guys. Yeah. What's up, K? Sante? How's the TV show coming? No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing, K. I'm just guessing, man. Happy to see you here, brother. Chilling with us. Happy to see you, brother. But yeah. It would be really weird to do that, though. It would be really weird. But it's again, if they do pull a 180, if they do pull that, they got $70 billion, and I know what to do with that. I mean, they should call me and be like, Louis, what would you do with that money? And I'll tell them straightforward. Get all the big first-party titles on Game Pass for 5 years and pay any amount of money. Grab that and pay them a bunch of money just to have it on there. Don't worry. Let's do this. Yep, let's do this. And let's see what the FTC and Sony will do. They won't do nothing. All they got to do is shut up and let Game Pass go over everything, which it will. Because that's something, though, that Sony was not counting on for. Because, again, for years they were saying, no, we don't believe in service, we don't believe in service. But, hey, Game Pass keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. Why does it keep growing? Because the price, one. The games, two. Yes, because we got these games in a way that we can access it everywhere, which is really important. And that's what Game Pass is doing. I mean, look, Microsoft doesn't see like, oh, I'm selling like 10 million consoles, 5 million. No, they don't look at that. Of course, they love that it sells. I mean, I love it too if something sells. But if I had a service, though, that I wanted to get its popularity and reach somewhere else, I would focus on that service. And that's what they want to focus on. Their service, reach it everywhere so they can attract more people to that service. And that's what all these companies do. Except for Sony. Sony's stuck right there. And Nintendo, Nintendo's got the mobile Switch, which gets everywhere. And it promotes itself by, people grabbing it or seeing it on train stations. Like, oh, that's cool, They go ahead and buy it. So Nintendo does its own thing. Right now, not really. They would hold another vote closer to January prom date if they were the case. They would hold another vote closer to the January problem date if they were the case. Really, they would hold another vote. You think so, Fifth? Fifth, I'll be honest with you. If they do pull that 180, I'll be with my mouth open. But it'll be interesting if they do, because that's where it's gonna get dangerous. Really, they do. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's cross our fingers that the deal did not go. That deal did not. They just had an emergency meeting. They really did. Oh, that's not good news, man. That's not good news. Emergency meetings. That's not good news. They're probably strategizing on what they're gonna do, though. Probably, I hope so. I don't want this deal to be dropped because it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. It'll be good for us, but it's gonna be scary because I don't know what Sony's gonna do. Because again, like I said earlier before, Sony makes this deal drop. 98 shareholders voted for yes for the deal to go through on Activision Blizzard. Why the hell would I want to negotiate with you, Sony, again? Why? Why? Because you're market leader? No. I will not make you market leader. You know what I would do? I would tear you down. That's what I would do. I would tear you down. I would tear you apart. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Activision Blizzard would say, no, I'm not going to help you out anymore. I'm just going to go help MS. You screwed me, I'm going to screw you now. That's what I would do. And MS, get all third-party deals on Game Pass, and bye-bye. That's it. But here's the thing, though. I do not want Sony to go away, because if Sony goes away, that's not good either for us, because we love the competition. Because of this competition, all of this stuff right now is happening. This is why we're talking about this, and that is thanks to the competition. Competition is good, and I don't understand why Sony is afraid to compete. Why are they scared? They got such good stuff. I mean, I said it earlier. Good stuff. Love them to death. But damn. Why are you stopping this? Why are you stopping? It's just sad. I'm just responding to Jason saying that the shareholders have it. See, right now, it was not an emergency meeting. Get off. You think so? Partly, the internet tells you a bunch of things, though. If it was an emergency meeting, okay, cool. What up? What time is it? Because I gotta do something. Oh, it's at 30 now. Okay, it's still early. Okay, cool. But yeah, if they had an emergency meeting, if not, let's just hope that that meeting is for something good and not nothing bad. Because either way, though, I don't want that deal to drop, because I know Microsoft is gonna get real messy. And of course, we would love to see that, but at the end of the day, if that happens, it's not going to be good for us, because we don't want Sony out of the picture. We want Sony to be there, because again, because of Sony, we're getting all this happening, and we are actually having fun. We are enjoying. We are super happy that all this cool stuff is going on. Really, we are, which is pretty cool. But here's the thing, though, Infinite. You know why I mentioned Sony on this? Because I feel like Sony has these guys too. Like, I don't know. I mean, Umbra, look at this. And I said it before. Why a foreign company can lobby in the American government, and the American government does not support their own companies in America? Really? Why not? So Sony has got them like close to them. It's just insane. I really do not understand. It's like, they're on Sony's side. Because, Umbra, we sit down and we talk about everything we have read these past couple of days. We sit down and we talk about what has been talked about. And you're like, the arguments are not valid because, okay, Umbra, let's discuss this, right? Okay. Let's say you got the video game industry, right now. Let's say 10 companies. You got 5 companies saying no to the deal and 5 companies saying yes. Then yes, FTC, you're right about what you're saying. That's one. Let's say the shareholders, right? 60 voted for yes and 40 said no. FTC, you have a right to get into it, and see what's going on, right? I mean, you know what I mean, right? It's a good way to look at it. But it's the other way around, though, Umbra. You got the whole industry saying, hey, it does come off that way, but what really is the FTC and Sony have a common enemy. And my God, that's something I do not understand, though, Umbra. I do not understand why that enemy. Why do they have that enemy when Microsoft is trying to do something good, is trying to do something, nice, and good for us at the end of the day, for us consumers? And like I said, why is the FTC protecting these guys? FTC wants to make a name off Microsoft since they're such a big software giant. I agree with you there. I agree with you. John Richard, hello. What's up, my brother John Richard? How are you doing, sir? Yeah, it's annoying, Umbra. It's really annoying. It's sad. I mean, it's like Microsoft is trying to do something, and you got these guys, working all together, because it's like, seriously, it's like in wrestling, man. Like, Microsoft is all alone, and you got, let's say, you got the Undertaker in one corner, you got Kane in one corner, you got, these big guys in one corner going against you. Just you alone. You're like the little Rey Mysterio, trying to fight off all these giants, man. And that's funny, though. A $1 billion company does more damage than a $1 trillion company. If you look at it that way, Sony's a $1 billion company, is doing more damage than a $1 trillion company right now. It is doing a lot of damage. It is. It's insane how much power Sony has. It shows you that. Really, you sit down and think about it, damn, Sony's got power. Because if you got the FTC on your side, you got the CMA on your side, that's... What? What did you do, though? Sony, what did you do? How come you got all those peeps on your side, That is something we got to investigate. Of course, we will never know, but, What's up? They just released a trailer for the Spider-Man Multiverse 2. Sony's being cheap. They put the interview with the stars behind a paywall. Who does that? What? Okay. Issue is MS still has to move Xbox and Game game forward. They can't sit around, deal, and wait till they go. I agree with you there, Jason. That's something that they gotta do. They gotta really do that. They gotta push, push, push. Hello, Jade. How are you doing? How are you doing? Aloha. Happy to see you here, Ja. So cool that you're hanging around with us. But yes, Jason, I agree with you 100%. 100% right there. They got to continue. They got to show their stuff. They got to say, hey, we're going forward. We're going to kick some butt. Here you go. You know, we're going to show you all the games you got lined up. We're going to show you this. And it's coming for Game Pass. They want for all of us, the users, to be happy. All of us consumers to be happy and enjoy our games. Really, I'm with you 100%. 100%, brother. 100% right there. They got to do it. They got to do it. They got to do it. You really do that. They got to do it. Show your games. Don't be afraid, man. Because either way, though, if they don't show it or do show it, Sony's going to complain either way, though. You know, they're going to say, oh, Microsoft is only, isn't showing games because, it's going to affect the deal. They'll probably say that. They'll either way come up with an excuse just to yell it out, They were just looking out for their own interest. In the case of the FTC, it just happens and it perfectly aligns with what Sony wants. Interesting, yeah. It's sad, Fifth, this has gone political. Because this has gone like too political. It's like a political battle. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Really, it's sad. Really sad. That this whole deal has gone political. And again, it's all because of their interest in yeah. Hoglaw thinks FTC is dragging this out for the long haul to see if MS can weather the wait. Here's the thing, though. MS can do it because they got the money to. They got the money to do it. They got the money to do it. So at the end of the day, they got the money to do it, and not only that, they're gonna sue the FTC, and they will win if they do sue it. They will win if they do the FTC. Because again, if this goes a way further, they can sue the FTC and they will win the court case because the arguments the FTC has are all bullcrap. Because if Microsoft has come up saying, Sony said, hey, they want it for exclusive. Microsoft said, no, we're going to put it everywhere, no worries. And they showed they're going to put it everywhere. They sat down with Steam, they sat down with Nintendo, they sat down with all these people, saying, yeah, we're going to put it everywhere. And Sony says no. Sony says it's going to affect the Plus. It's going to affect this. It's going to affect that. And what I find funny is that Microsoft says, hey, we're going to put your game on Plus. No problem. They said it. Microsoft just said that. I mean, today, just came out of nowhere, I think it was yesterday or today. Was it yesterday or today? It just came out of nowhere, this news. Microsoft even offered Call of Duty on Plus. And you said no. What? Nah, I'm sorry. I mean, your excuses are getting less and less and lesser, and yeah. It's just getting less. Your excuses are just all these stuff that you're trying to try to help to stop this deal. It's just too cheap, It's just cheap. Like I said before, FTC refused to even sit down with MS and listen to them. No, they won't do it, man. They won't do it. I do not understand why they won't do it. It's just sad they won't. I mean, they want to show that they're a powerhouse, and again, it's not going to work out for them. If they do go to federal court and win, I wonder if they can sue the FTC for what they lost. Well, I think they can, brother. For damages, I think they can. They can sue for damages probably because, again, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. I don't know if I'm being correct because, again, I'm not from the States. I've heard the word damages. You can sue for damages, stuff like that. I don't know if that's the word that goes with this deal if they keep holding it off, because, again, they hold it off. They're making Microsoft lose money. They're making Microsoft lose money. And that's that by holding it off, And yes, I would sue them to try to get my money back. I would sue them really hard because it's bad what they're doing, really bad. And all because of a political stance. Really. They do go to federal court and win, okay. If they refuse, it's their bad luck. Yeah. Which is sad though, because this is what we're seeing. And it's kind of funny. We saw this report. We saw this report about people talking about, hey, Mr. Grasso, just chilling here smoking a cigar. How are you doing? But yeah, the report came out yesterday, which was really interesting. And something I said, talked about it earlier, the technological advancement, the good things that's going to happen for the consumers and everything. And it was a pretty good report. I read about it. I was really happy that they came out and they took it into their hands and read it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, I'm really happy that the CMA read it. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Would the CMA take it into consideration, though? Would they sit down and say, hey, let's approve this deal because this looks good? Let's see what happens, though. Let's see what happens. But I hope they do. I hope they do. I hope they do. I hope they do. They would need to do that. Yeah. Man. Whew. But either way, though, Jason, if they say no, Microsoft's gonna do whatever they can to get it because what they have planned and the money's gonna make in the future. Seriously, I would literally pull through the deal. I will literally pull through the deal. I will. Non-alcoholic beer tastes bad. I don't know why the heck I opened that up. Ew, it tastes horrible. Ah. Yeah. Do not have a non-alcoholic beer. It tastes bad. Ew. Yeah. But yeah. If that goes through, I mean, if the CMA decides and goes through and says yes, it'll be pretty awesome. Depending on what they decide, will determine who has more confidence going forward, MS or FTC. Shit. Man. Yep. I hope it does, man. I hope it does. Really, this deal needs to go through. Needs to go through. It needs to. This thing needs needs to go through. Man. Because if it goes down, man, I don't want to see what MS is going to do because it's going to be freaking scary. We will see the power of a $1 trillion company. We will see what a $1 trillion company can do with its money. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. If that deal does not go through, it's going to be insane. But yeah, guys, I gotta go down. I gotta go do something. It was cool chilling with y'all. My cigar is out. I'm done smoking for the night. It was fun hanging out with y'all, and thank you so much for sitting here with me for this hour talking about, Oh, wait. FTC Chair Lina Khan says her new strategy is to sue to stop anti-competitive mergers rather than negotiate settlements with companies. Yep. And this is something I said before. I said before, and I'll say this again. Aren't these companies, for elections, don't they help you out? Don't they help your political parties out? These companies, these big companies, say, hey, let me fund you, for your election. Let me help you out, give you some money for you to get, to help you out, support you and all that stuff. Don't these big companies do that? Lena Khan, you're going against them? Think about it, Think about it. Interesting, Lena Khan. Again, I applaud to you what you're doing, going against these big companies. You got a lot of guts, but it's a big mistake because these companies are the ones that that if they believe in you, they'll support you. They go with you for the political parties. And I'm gonna have another sip of my non-alcoholic beer. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, non-alcoholic beer is bad, horrible. Ugh. But yeah, Lena Khan. After I read that, I was like, man, she has guts. I would never do that. Instead of negotiate settlement, what's wrong with you, Lena Khan? I mean, I would call Biden right now. Hey, President, we need to sit down and talk. This is not cool. Why are you guys doing this? When we did this for you, did that, But yeah. Sad but true, guys. But hey, guys, I gotta go. It was fun chilling with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Really was a lot of fun, man. And hey. If I'm not on there tomorrow, then I will catch you on, later on during the week because I will be trying to be on before the wedding. I'll try to. I promise you that. I'll try to. Really, I'll try to. Guys, it was fun. Have a good night. and check y'all later. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also share it around so people can enjoy this crazy talk. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.